Everyone, please be careful when you're doing the internet dating thing, because a lot of times you'll be surprised by some shit. Like, I don't know, I remember this one girl in particular. This was like 1 year ago today. I had joined this dating website, and like, I just seen this one girl's profile and I was just like, damn, because like she was liking all the same things I was liking, and like same music, and she was a smoker, and she liked to drink beer, and she was into sports, and she liked the Cowboys, and she had like a real cute face, and I'm just like, damn, man. I'm like, I just hit the jackpot. So, you know, I shot her an email, and like a couple days later she responded, and like we got to talking. Like, we talked for like 2 days, you know, back and forth, emailing and stuff. So I gave her my cell phone number, and she gave me hers. So like, you know, being the guy, I figured I would call her first, you know, and make the first contact. So like, I called her and we talked and we set up a date to like hang out. You know, we decided to meet at some restaurant. So like, you know, the next night we met at the restaurant, whatever, and like I walked in and like I looked around, and now mind you, when you see somebody's pictures on these profiles, like a lot of times you expect that person to look exactly the same. Like, you know, they'd be saying that they're like average size, or like talking like they're like 5'5". Like in this girl's profile, I'm not even joking, like I'm dead straight serious. She had some pictures up of herself. She had like 6 pictures up of herself, and in her description she said she was like 5'6" or 5'5", something like that, which was accurate. And she didn't say how much she weighed, but average height usually means you're like average. Like, you might have a couple curves or some shit, or you might have like a booty or something, but average to me is average. So just keep that in mind. So like, anyway, like I was saying, I walked in the restaurant, and like I looked, and like I guess we just made eye contact. Like, we just knew it was each other. So like I looked over and I was just like in utter shock, man. Like, I swear those pictures were from like, shit, those pictures were like 2005 or something. Like like back before she must have like squeezed out some kids or something. So like, you know, when you gotta like force that smile out, like, so you don't seem rude and shit. Like, I had to force the fakest fucking smile ever. Like, I had to just walk over there and smile, even though I just wanted to turn around and walk out of that bitch. So, you know, we sat down and we started talking, and like every time she smiled, like I just seen like there's this big ass gap right there. It's just driving me crazy. Like, every time she smiled, I could see like her tonsils and shit, like right through her teeth. So like, I don't know. After that date, after we ate dinner or whatever, we decided to catch a movie or whatever. So we caught a movie, and after that, I just took her home. But the reason I'm telling everyone this is because when you're when you meet somebody online, you need to do some research. Like, that's what I needed to do. I need to do some research, because on some of these pictures, like on the bottom of the pictures in those little yellow numbers, it'll tell you the dates of those pictures. And if there ain't no date on those pictures, like, be really, really, really suspicious. Like, her pictures didn't have no dates on them. Like, just from seeing her, I know the pictures and her were the same person, but I swear, man, those pictures must have been from like when she just got out of high school or something, because her profile should have said like plus size or like big and tall, beautiful woman or some shit. I'm like I'm not saying, I'm not bashing big women or nothing, because I've dated a few thick ones in my day, but it's like putting out it when you put your profile out there and you're pretty much putting yourself, you're advertising yourself. You're the product. You're like putting your product out there. So if you have a product out there and you're trying to get some customers, and then your customers come in and it ain't the product that you like told them about or like tried to sell them, you know, that's like false advertisement. So to all you people out there who put profiles online on singles websites, be honest, man. You know if you're big, you know if you're skinny, you know if you're average, you know if you're average. Just be honest, because there's some dudes out there that'll like big, really big women. Like some dudes are really into that, and like some dudes are into skinny women. Like for me, I'm into like curvy women to skinny. Like I don't mind thick, but I think thick falls under curvy. But I'm not really into like large, like big, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that whole episode just turned me off from dating websites. Like I'll still talk to a few girls on dating websites and like, you know, chill or hang out or like have a fling or something, a one night stand with a couple of them, but like, I do my research though. Like I dig deep, and like here's what I do. Here's my secret right here. When I see their picture on their profile and it doesn't have a date on it, I'll ask them to send me a picture over the camera phone on their cell phone, because you know that's recent. You know that shit is recent. So that's what I do. Every single girl I hook up with or talk to, I make them send me a picture on the camera phone, because I know that that'll be an accurate description. So if you're suspicious of if that's how they look or not, do the camera phone trick, or have them send some pictures on your email address or something, because you never know. You never know. There's some tricksters out there, and there's some people who just like will play games, and like I don't like games, so you know. Yeah, just be straight up and honest with people, man. Yeah, that's kind of messed up.